Hey guys, meteorologist Doug Hetty. I hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday so far. First off, I want to apologize that I haven't done a YouTube video in a few days, and this has mainly been because I've been super sick. But I'm on the up and coming now, so I do feel better today, which is good news. So that means tonight for the 5 and 6 o'clock news at KOAM, I'm going to do it from home. But if we get some storms here a little bit later on tonight, then I'll go in for the 9 and 10. So wanted to give you an update on that. All right. So what we're going to do today, of course, weather 2020 video. Check out the website, our new global predictor. I'm hoping 2 weeks. We're just fixing a few little bugs in it, but it is going to be a really cool app that we're going to sell for $5.99. And it's strictly long range forecasting, 6 months out, every single day, highs, lows. Is it going to rain? Is it going to snow anywhere in the world? And it takes the LRC model that Gary Lezak and I have been developing for about 30 years, and it plugs it into this algorithm. So we're super excited about that. Also, we have a severe threat, which is going to pick up later tonight, and then a severe threat again for us tomorrow. So I'm going to be talking about that. And then things really get moving for us late next week. By the end of the month, I mean, severe weather is really going to increase. All right, of course, with that in mind, if Superior Roofing and Construction, of course, it's severe weather season. So if you have roofing needs, or if you just want them to check out your roof, make sure you give them a call. Make sure you tell them that you heard it from me, because they're going to give a percentage to the Christian Hetty Foundation. All right, so question for today: has Tornado Alley shifted over time? It was traditionally, let me switch over here. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you. All right, traditionally, Tornado Alley has kind of always been, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, into Texas. It has shifted with time a little bit farther toward the east. So you can see my first circle, which really goes from Sioux Falls to Omaha, Wichita, of course, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Joplin, Dallas. But we're not getting as much severe weather in the very far sectors of Nebraska, Kansas, into Texas as what we did 20 or 30 years ago. Probably a lot of that is due to a little bit of climate change as well. And then we have what we call Dixie Alley. So this is the second circle, and on La Nina years, Dixie Alley really gets moving. We're in an El Nino this year, and that's why we're having severe weather a little bit farther toward the west this year, and will continue to as we go through the next couple months. All right, so you can see what's going on out there for us today. Let me show you where our hot spots are. We have this big upper level low that is kind of turning across the northern plains, and it's producing showers, thunderstorms, which is really going to increase as we get into, sorry, I'm sick, guys, as we get into the evening hours for us tonight and then into tomorrow. You can't see that yellow blob. We're going to go back to that, but that is where a severe threat is later. And then, of course, we have a severe threat out across parts of Ohio, where they've been seeing the showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. So I've expanded this yellow spot, or a hot spot. This is going to be this evening. We're going to get 1 or 2 thunderstorms that try to get going somewhere from Wichita over toward Chautauqua County, Montgomery County, maybe around Parsons, I think mainly north of Joplin, but somewhere in southeastern Kansas late this evening. And this is with a warm front that is lifting north. So if the storms can get going by 8 or 9, it will be a little bit farther south. And then they're going to race up toward Kansas City. And then Kansas City will have a severe threat mainly after midnight tonight. Now, tomorrow, watch how this expands. We have a very strong cold front that is going to drop in. So we're going to have a severe threat really from Kansas City to Joplin, mainly east of Tulsa, down to Dallas. I think the higher threat is going to be central Missouri into southeastern Missouri as we get into tomorrow afternoon. So, of course, we're going to go through all that. All right, let me take you through time. All right, so here's 10 p.m. You can see it's not much. Whoop, zoomed out. Too much there. Let's try that again. It's not much, but you can see a couple little storms trying to pop up southeastern Kansas, and then kind of along that I-35 corridor, and then lift into the Kansas City area. But I do think they're going to be far enough south that Fort Scott, Nevada, maybe even Pittsburgh gets a random cell. Now, if this does occur, there is a very small tornado threat. This is mainly a hail threat as we go through the overnight hours tonight. But where these storms do pop up, it is going to be unstable enough to get some large hail, some gusty winds, and we can't rule out a possible quick spin up. As we get into the morning hours tomorrow, these showers and thunderstorms, they expand out across central parts of Missouri. Now, watch what happens. Here comes our strong cold front as we go into the morning hours. So now Kansas City, Topeka, Lawrence, you guys get back into the action. Now you're getting showers and thunderstorms again. These won't be severe, but it could be a little bit loud. As we continue through the morning hours, look at the bigger storms starting to develop now across central Missouri. So right along the front, you can see the wind shift line from Columbia, Jeff City, down to Joplin, down to Tulsa. And these guys popping up in central Missouri. And those are going to be severe. Not much of a tornado threat, but mainly a large hail threat. Now, watch this as we, in fact, let me back this up just a hair. As we get into early afternoon, right along the front, you can see extreme southeastern Kansas to right around Joplin. We're going to have storms, boom. And the ones that go will go severe, but most of it is going to be along and south of Interstate 44 as we get into tomorrow afternoon. So you can see them now, really from Joplin, Springfield, moving into northwestern Arkansas late in the day. All right, so let's move this around here a little bit. So now, 5 p.m. tomorrow, we got severe weather from St. Louis to West Plains, Lebanon, Springfield, and then northwest Arkansas. So I know I got a lot of people who watch these videos in northwest Arkansas. We're going to have that severe threat for you guys as well. So we're talking Bentonville, Rogers, Springdale, Fayetteville, Fort Smith. And it's a little juicier once you get in north central Arkansas. So there could be one or two that try to rotate as we get into late tomorrow afternoon. All right, let's continue through the night. These storms move out. And then as we go into Friday, partly sunny skies. It is going to be cooler behind this front. Let me zoom out here for you. But temperature is still not bad. Officially, I'm going to go for a high of about 64 in Joplin, 64 in Springfield, near 70 in Fort Smith. Now, once we get into this point, clouds increase again as we head into the weekend. We have a weaker upper level wave that drops across the southern parts of the plain. So what that is going to do is produce showers across central western Kansas as we get into Saturday, down through Oklahoma and parts of Arkansas. Joplin, Springfield, you guys are right on the northern edge here, so maybe a couple random showers, but mainly south of Joplin and then mainly into Oklahoma and also into Arkansas. So you can see as we go into Sunday afternoon, the rain's skirting through Oklahoma and Arkansas. These will not be severe storms. We just don't have the setup. Next week starts to get interesting. Monday night into Tuesday morning, a front drops south. You can see showers and thunderstorms from Wichita, Joplin, Jeff City, St. Louis. That front stalls really from Wichita to Joplin, and each and every day, next week, we're going to have thunderstorms, boom. And these are going to go severe. We have pretty much a severe threat each and every day. So you can see here's Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. We're going to do it again late Wednesday into Thursday morning. Then we'll start to see a little bit of a break once we get closer toward the weekend. And then we have another big event that moves in, which is, I've been showing you on my long range forecast, which is going to move in right around April 29th or so. So we got a lot to watch as we go through the next 2 weeks. Of course, tomorrow, I didn't get a long range forecast put together, or at least just the graphic, just because I've been so sick. But I'll make sure I get you that on tomorrow's video or on Friday's video. Any questions you have, if you want me to answer a weather question or any kind of question, I guess, leave it in the comment section below on the YouTube video. All right, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Chat soon.